afternoon, everyone. Welcome to my garden. The leaves are falling from the trees, so there are darker days ahead. In Unit 3, we discussed irregular verbs, so the regular verbs plus ed, and the irregular verbs which we had to study and which we practiced in a game. Second part of Unit 3 is about describing a person, more specifically describing a criminal, the Victorian criminal. What does he look like? Which clothes does he wear? So we're gonna go to the book. Inside, you can follow with me in the book, where we learn how to describe a person physically and his clothes more specifically. So follow me. Alright, remember this is a video lesson, so you can watch it whenever you want, but I suggest you watch it during our normal lessons on Monday afternoon. And if you have a question, I'll be available per mail or during the live. So if I'm in the live session, or you can reach me per email. So if you have a question, you can just mail me, but you can do it whenever you like. We need page 94, where you see how to identify a criminal. So take page 94 first. You can pause the video at any time. You can rewind, check it again, look back if you don't understand, so you can go back, and that's the advantage of video lessons, I think. So take page 94, and I'll see how I can do this here. I can zoom. How to identify a criminal. First job is to read the text. So this is how the typical Victorian criminal looks, what he looks like, and we can first read the text and identify difficult words first. For example, you start reading, when looking for a criminal, watch out for men with oval-shaped heads. You continue, and then, for example, suspicious. If you don't understand suspicious, you look it up. Verdacht. And then here are the features: pair of close-set eyes, a dirty face, a scar, and litteken. So these words you don't understand, look them up first and write them down next to the word somewhere here. For example, litteken. Forehead, if you don't understand, forehead. And you do this for the whole text. So just relax, read the text, and write down difficult words next to the words in English. So before you do the exercise, you know what every word means. So on the right you have the boy, the picture, the criminal, and here we need to place all numbers. So for example here, oval-shaped heads. Een hoofd, waar is dat? Hoofd is hier 1. So 1 here. So you have the head first, the oval-shaped head. This is number 1, and then the different parts of the head are listed here, on the left and on the right. Alright, you have to make a puzzle. If you don't know one solution, is not a problem. You just continue and do as many as possible, and I'll come and check on Thursday in class myself. So make sure this is ready by Thursday. Alright, so this is the first exercise. Let me check. So you read the text, highlight difficult words, look them up, write them down, and then place the numbers on the person on the right. Part 2, we go to page 96 for exercise 14. So 13 we skip, and exercise 14 we have 5 people here, 4 descriptions. So 5 people who've committed a crime. You can see this here. The picture is picture A, he looks like this. Picture B, he looks like this. And you need to place the names, you need to link the names to the pictures. For example, who is this? Who is person B? Who is person C? By listening to the fragment. And then also indicate the crime, what they have done, what they have stolen or whatever. Alright, I suggest we listen. If you enter the board, you can enter the digital, or get access to the digital version of the ACE book, but then you need to use your code of page 1 of the book. And if you have your code, you can also access the full version of the audio here. I'm gonna choose the shorter version for this video here, so we can listen to it together. If you log on yourself to the materials, you have access to the longer version as well. So let's go for the smaller version and try to insert the names and the crimes while listening. You can listen twice, of course, and rewind. Let's go.
Unit 3, Exercise 13. Shorter. Dodger is 17 years old. People saw him pickpocketing on the market square. People gave us the following description of the pickpocket. The young man was wearing some brown trousers and black shoes. He was also wearing a dirty old waistcoat. He was also wearing a grey hat and a long blue coat. He also had a green scarf so he could hide his face. When you see him, please alert the local police office. This villain, known as Fast Fred, became notorious after he had stolen Bertha O'Donnell's gold necklace and pocket watches. He was last seen wearing a pair of black trousers, brown boots and brown jacket. He was also wearing a dirty shirt and a brown cap. Normally Fred is known for having side whiskers, but no beard or moustache. He also has a scar on his right cheek. When you see him, please alert the local police office. This morning, a young man, we believe his name is James, stole an apple from the local grocer's on Victoria Street. The shop's owner gave us the following description of the boy. He's tiny, he didn't wear shoes and was wearing shabby clothes. They were actually ripped and worn out. He looked really poor. He was wearing a cap. When you see him, please alert the local police office. The police are looking for Walter Bryce. He's wanted for stealing money from his own factory's workers. He's short and big. He's got brown curly hair and a big nose. He usually wears a blue coat, dark blue trousers, a blue waistcoat and a blue hat. He likes wearing bow ties instead of a regular tie. When you see him, please inform a Bobby on the street as soon as possible.
Alright, you can listen twice, 3 times, 4 times, you can rewind, look back, and that's the good side of video lessons. That's why we do this. Alright? Alright, the final exercise for today. Exercise 15. So Dodger is wearing a green, and then you need to insert the correct clothing item. So you look at the pictures of the 5 men in exercise 14, fill out the missing words. So Dodger is wearing a green scarf and shawl. Walter has freckles and brown hair, and so on. So you do this for the remaining 7 sentences, and that's a lesson for Monday. Bring this. Make sure you do this by Thursday, the first hour, and I'll come and check and see what you've made of it. All right. So see you then. A physical lesson on Thursday, a video lesson for Monday. Questions either in the live. If I'm not in the live, mail me on Smart School. Okay, see you in class. Take care, guys, boys and girls. Bye.